Hey guys, Jonathan here from PlayGuitar.com. Head on over and sign up right now. You'll be glad you did. Today I got a fun little thing for you. Basically using some of your open scales, right? So we're going to look at A minor today. Although you can do this with well, several of the open scales depending on what key you're in, right? But basically the cool thing. Actually, it's not really open scales. I'm just using the open notes in the scale, right? So basically, if you look at A minor, we're sitting here. Actually, this is A minor pentatonic. Okay, that's A pentatonic minor. And what do we got? What notes do we have? We've got A, right? Then we've got a C, then we've got a D, then an E, and a G, and an A again, right? Okay, so what do we got there already? We've got A, well, we've got an open A right here, 5th string. C we don't have. We've got a D, right? That's the 4th string. E we've got open E on the bottom, open E on the top. And G we also have on the 3rd string. Right? So basically all of our strings, except for the B, are in the A minor pentatonic, and actually the B shows up in the A minor diatonic scale, right? So if we're actually, let's talk about the diatonic then, as well as the pentatonic. They're all muddled in there together. So basically all of the notes that we have open available to us on the guitar show up in the A minor diatonic scale. What does that mean and how can we use it? Well, that means that any note that I play, I can also play that same string open, right? So here I am playing an A, and now if I open the string, I go to a D, right? A and D are right out of the scale, so you can use that as your soloing, right? So basically, what I'm telling you is try playing through the scale, and then anywhere you want, play some open notes, some of your open strings, right? And you can play around, do all kinds of things with that. I'll just give you some ideas here. Goofing around there. You can see you can toss in these notes pretty well anywhere you can think of to do that. So that's basically what the lesson is, I guess. Just use your open notes. Now think about this. I just used A minor because it's easy. A minor has only natural notes, right? No flats and sharps, and of course we don't have any flats and sharps in our open strings in standard tuning. But think about this. What other scales can you now use in the same way, right? So I'll give you a couple ideas, but I challenge you to go, well, you're probably at home, but go home and think about it. That's your homework. Think about it and try to figure out all of the different scales that have open notes in them that you can use. Now, some of the scales may only have one string that you're going to be able to use open. But E minor, for one, is going to be great with open too, right? Because if you think about it, the like if you notice on these minor scales or the pentatonic minor scales, basically that root starting note, like in A, did you notice that you use every single note on that fret, right? All of those notes are on that fret. So E minor, by default, we're going to have all of those open notes available to us as well, right? So this is just the octave of that. So E minor is another great one to use the open string add-on note in, right? And another cool thing that you can do with that is, you know, play a note on one string and then play the next string open. So rather than just always skipping between the one string, like there, I'm just using the E string, right? Or so right there, what I'm doing is I'm just playing off of the E string and then using the B string as a drone. Or you can, you know, invert it. And that works for, you know, pretty well anywhere. Some places sounds better than others, but that's an idea you can do too, you know, use two strings at once. So anyways, there's some ideas for you. Have fun with it. And remember, head on over to PlayGuitar.com and sign up for the free lessons if you haven't already. And we'll see you next time.